Hey everyone, welcome to the Mr. Rich channel. In this channel, I'll take you through my real trading journey, starting from just $70. Yes, only $70. And I'll show you how it can grow with the right strategy, discipline, and mindset. I believe success in trading isn't about how big your starting balance is. It's about how well you understand the market and how consistent you are in following a solid system. Every video here shows real progress. No fake results, no hype, just pure trading. If you're serious about leveling up as a trader, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe because I'll be sharing powerful strategies, live trades, and the way I think as a full-time trader. Starting from $70, are you ready to grow with me? Let's get started. I entered a buy position here because the trend is clearly still bullish. The previous candles are mostly green, and the moving average is sloping upward, signaling that bullish momentum should continue, at least for the next 1 minute. However, I made a small technical mistake. I forgot to adjust the expiration time. It should have been set to 1 minute, but I accidentally left it on 5 minutes. That's okay. In trading, things like this happen. What matters is staying calm and analyzing the situation objectively. As long as the overall trend remains strong and there's no sign of a reversal, I'm still confident that the market will move upward within the next 5 minutes. This is a good reminder to always double check your setup, but also not to panic once you're in a trade. Let's see how this plays out. Hopefully, we'll still end up with profit, and more importantly, a valuable lesson. Alright, previous trade ended in profit. The market moved exactly as analyzed, and this is a reminder that when we follow our system with discipline, results will follow. Now I'm back on the chart, and I've entered a sell position. Why sell? Because the market has broken below the red line, which is now acting as resistance. What's important here is that there's no sign of a reversal. No rejection candles, no bullish patterns, and selling pressure continues to dominate. When a resistance level is broken and the price holds below it without bouncing back, that's usually a strong confirmation for a continued bearish move. I'm entering this trade with full confidence that the downtrend still has room to continue. Most importantly, every decision is based on structure and strategy, not emotions. Let's see how this one plays out. Hopefully another profit and another step forward on our consistent trading journey. I decided to sell here because I noticed a potential crossover between two moving averages, the green line and the yellow line. Right now, the green line, representing the faster MA, is approaching the yellow line from above. If this crossover happens, it would signal a bearish crossover, which often marks the beginning of a trend reversal to the downside. These moments are key to spot early, because the market often starts moving before the actual crossover completes. Additionally, I noticed that bullish momentum is weakening. There are no strong bullish candles, and price action is starting to flatten out, a sign that sellers may be slowly gaining control. I'm entering the sell position a bit early to anticipate the potential drop, while still respecting proper risk management. This is part of a reactive strategy, not guessing, but making decisions based on projected market behavior. Okay, Prophet, it's amazing, guys. Now let's open the chart again and look for the next opportunity. I decided to sell because I'm seeing a potential crossover between the green and red lines on the MACD indicator. Right now, the green line, the main MACD line, is starting to approach the red signal line. If this crossover happens, it would be an early sign that bullish momentum is weakening and a possible reversal to the downside could be forming. Additionally, the MACD histogram is beginning to shrink and move closer to the zero line, which further indicates that buying pressure is fading and the market may be preparing for a correction or even a trend shift. I'm entering the sell a bit earlier, in anticipation of the full signal, but still with supporting evidence from market structures and weakening momentum. This isn't guesswork. It's a decision based on technical indicators and real-time price behavior. Let's see how it plays out. All right, guys, profit. That was amazing. The market moved just as expected. Proof that when we stay disciplined with our system, the results will come. Now, let's open the chart again. And I've decided to enter a buy at this moment. The reason is pretty clear. Every recent candle has successfully closed above the green line, which I use as a short-term trend indicator. When price consistently holds and closes above that line, it's a strong sign that the uptrend is still intact and healthy. I'm taking this buy because I believe the upward move is likely to continue, and I don't see any significant signs of weakness yet. This is why reading price action within the context of trend is so important. We don't guess, we respond to what the market is actually showing. Let's see how this trade plays out. All right, profit guys. The trade went exactly as planned. Just another reminder that sticking to your system really pays off. Now, let's open the market again. Time to look for the next opportunity with sharp analysis and steady emotional control. I decided to enter a sell because I noticed a strong candle rejection at the red line, which I currently view as a major resistance level. The previous candle touched that zone but failed to break through, closing with clear selling pressure. Although the moving averages are showing a crossover to the upside, I still chose to sell. Why? Because in this context, price action outweighs indicator signals. A valid rejection from resistance often means that buyers are losing steam. In my experience, the most reliable trades come from a combination of market structure and price behavior, not just indicators. And when price clearly rejects a key level, it's usually a sign that the market is preparing to move lower. So I'm taking this sell position with confidence, based on structure and clear resistance behavior. Let's see how it plays out. All right, profit guys. Once again, proving that staying disciplined to your strategy will always bring long-term results. Now let's open the market again. Attention! You need to understand, The strategy I've shown you in this video is not an ordinary method. This is part of my premium strategy, and I only teach it in full inside the VIP group. There are a lot of so-called profitable strategies out there, but this one has been personally tested and proven by me over the years. And it can reach up to 100% accuracy under certain market conditions. So if you're serious about learning and mastering this strategy the right way, the only way is to join my VIP group. I've taken another sell position because the setup looks very similar to the previous one. A clear downtrend. Looking closely, the moving average is sloping downward, showing strong bearish momentum. On top of that, recent candles are consistently closing below the green line, which tells us buyers are struggling to hold price above that dynamic support. In situations like this, there's no need to fight the trend. All we need to do is follow the direction, wait for confirmation, and execute calmly. I'm selling with full confidence here, as everything from trend direction to price structure and MA positioning supports a continued move lower. Let's see how this one turns out. Hopefully, another profit, and we stay consistent and disciplined. All right, another profit, guys. Once again, the market moved exactly as expected. And this reinforces the fact that when we stay consistent with our strategy and disciplined with our execution, results will follow. Now let's move on. I've entered a buy position here because I'm seeing early signs of a potential trend reversal, from bearish to bullish. First, the latest candle has closed above the green line, which I use as a dynamic support or short-term trend guide. A close above this line often signals that buyers are starting to take control of the market. Second, I noticed a small gap in this area. Gaps like this indicate an imbalance between supply and demand. And in this context, it suggests that strong buying pressure just entered the market. The combination of a bullish, close above the MA, and the appearance of a gap gives me strong reason to enter a buy trade, as these two elements often occur at the start of a valid trend reversal. I'm entering with full confidence, of course, still applying disciplined risk management. Let's see how this plays out. All right, profit again and again. The market is moving exactly as we've been reading it. Let's open the market again, analyze calmly, and look for the next setup. I've decided to buy at this level because the price is currently testing a major support zone, a level that has previously proven strong in holding back downward movement. Even though the recent candles are still below the green moving average, I still see a potential bounce from this zone. Until we get a confirmed breakdown, this support level remains a valid area to anticipate a reversal. In fact, bounces often occur at zones like this before the MA catches up with the new direction. However, if a strong red candle breaks through this level with conviction, that would trigger a bearish scenario, and I'll be ready to sell. For now, I'm entering a buy position based on the strength of the support zone and the logical possibility of a bounce from here. All right, profit again and again. The market is moving exactly as we've been reading it. Let's open the market again. Analyze calmly and look for the next setup. I've taken a buy position here because I'm seeing two strong aligning signals. First, on the moving average, the fast line is about to cross above the slow line, which is typically an early signal of a potential trend reversal, from bearish to bullish. This crossover usually marks the point where buyers start gaining control. Second, on the May CD, the histogram is turning green and expanding, indicating that bullish momentum is building up steadily. The combination of a potential MA crossover and a growing green MACD histogram gives me enough confirmation to confidently enter a buy position. Of course, I'll still manage my risk carefully, but with both major indicators pointing in the same direction, the potential for a bounce or upward move is strong at this moment. Let's see the result. Another profit, guys. That's incredible. Every trade we took today proves one thing. When we stay patient, disciplined, and stick to a tested system, the market rewards us. Now I'll open the market one more time. If conditions still match my setup, I'll continue trading. But if things look messy or unclear, I'll stop immediately. A great trader isn't the one who trades the most, but the one who waits for the best. And for now, I'll wrap up the session. Today, my account balance has crossed $71,000 plus. And no, it's not luck. It's the result of process. There are ups and downs, but what matters is staying on the right track. If you want to go deeper and learn how I apply these strategies every day, feel free to join my VIP group. I share daily signals, strategies, and direct mentoring there. Thanks for watching all the way through. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found value in this video. Stay consistent, stay realistic, and always control your emotions. See you in the next video. Let's keep growing and profiting together.